Jackson Browne was barely in his 20s when he wrote the song that would introduce him to the world. People often forget that. They hear Dr. My Eyes and assume it came from a man who had already lived a long, complicated life. But Browne was young, quietly intense, observant, and already carrying more emotional weight than most people his age. The song wasn't a product of age, it was a product of perception. Dr. My Eyes is one of those songs that sneaks up on you. On the surface, it feels bright, almost breezy, yet the lyrics carry a weight that's unmistakable. Jackson Browne wrote it young, but the voice inside the song feels older, worn, and quietly stunned by the world. That contrast is the magic. The narrator speaks as someone who's already lived through more than he expected. He goes to the doctor not for illness, but for clarity, asking whether his eyes have seen too much, whether the world has already carved its mark into him. It's a metaphor for emotional fatigue, for the moment you realize innocence isn't something you get back. What makes the lyrics powerful is their restraint. Browne never spells out the tragedies or disappointments. Instead, he lets the listener fill in the blanks. The questions in the song aren't just his, they're ours. Have we become hardened without noticing? Have we stopped feeling the things we used to feel? The song becomes a mirror. And beneath it all is a subtle hope. The narrator isn't giving up. He's checking in. He wants to know whether he's still capable of wonder, still capable of being moved. That vulnerability, wrapped in a deceptively upbeat melody, is what gives Dr. My Eyes its enduring depth. It's a reminder that growing older isn't just about what you've survived, but about what you're still willing to see. The song became Browne's first hit, but more importantly, it became a statement of who he was as an artist. Honest, vulnerable, unafraid to confront the emotional cost of living. It set the tone for the decades of songwriting that followed, each piece exploring the intersection of experience and introspection. Even now, Dr. My Eyes remains one of Browne's most powerful works, not because of its age, but because of its timelessness. It captures the moment when a young man realized that clarity can be painful, but necessary. And it reminds us that seeing the world honestly is not a burden, it's a form of courage.